Hi, today we're at the Hilton Garden Inn in Allentown, Pennsylvania. And I'm in room 420, and we're going to take a look at the room. It's getting pretty late. It's, I don't know what time it is, 7:30. After this, I'm going to go down to dinner, and I'll show you the dining room. Not really a dining room. It's kind of table set up in the lobby, but we'll take a look at that. But first, let's take a look at room 420. Now, it's a pretty typical room in many respects. When we come in, there's a closet to the right. You can see I've already been in the room, hung my coat up. Not many hangers. I'm going to have to go down to the front desk and get more hangers. There are only 5 hangers. I'm here for a week. I'll need more than that. Ironing board, luggage rack. We have a full-length wall mirror here. But first, let's take a look at the bathroom. Pretty standard, typical bathroom. I always like the corner racks. You need a place to put your shampoo, conditioner, that type of thing. We do have the shower head. It looks like you can change streams on this. Towels in here. I always find that interesting when hotels do that. For taller people, I think that water splashes off and gets the towels wet. But that is the towel storage right there. And it has the bar that bows out a little bit. Even though it is just a tub, sometimes that helps give a little more room in the shower. And we have a towel rack there. Not a large counter, but certainly large enough. And a big mirror. And the typical product line that Hamptons are known for. So as we move out, I just absolutely love this. We have a microwave, we have a Keurig coffee machine, and we have a refrigerator. These are key things when I'm staying someplace for an entire week. I really like to have the microwave and refrigerator. We also have the television, and below that we have 4 drawers, 2 smaller drawers and 2 larger drawers. Large computer writing desk over here. Let's take a look at the outlet situation. You can see I already plugged my phone in. And we have 2 more outlets over here for a total of 4 outlets at the desk. But look at this. We also have a USB charging port. Let's see if there's one on the other side. There might be. No, there isn't. But that's nice to have that charging port. This is a king-size bedroom. And we do have outlet here, charging port there. Excellent. And the same situation exists over here. Very nice. Outlet, charging port, outlet. So plenty of outlets, plenty of ways to charge your phones, computers, tablets, other devices. We don't have an ottoman or a footrest, but you do have a nice relaxing chair and a small side table. Now it's evening, so I don't know what we're going to see outside the window, but you know, I like the big reveal, so let's take a look. So what do we see? Not much out here. We have the parking lot, and it looks like a trucking company right next door. And that looks like a large parking structure in the distance. So this is an airport hotel, so I wouldn't expect it to have much of a view at all. So that's it. Nice room, standard room, but nevertheless nice, particularly for what you see behind me. Microwave, refrigerator, coffee maker. I love to have those things in my room. Now I'm going to get something to eat, so maybe I can sneak in a few shots of the quote-unquote dining room. Again, like I said, it's not really a dining room. It's more tables set up in the lobby, but at least you can get a look at what it looks like. Problem is, in the winter, these tables are real close to the doors. And here's my dinner, the Cobb salad. So here's a window view in the daylight, or getting to be daylight. And I think I should warn you, if you are on the back side of the building, that a lot of these trucks are running all night long. At least they did last night when it was winter and they have to keep those diesel trucks going.
One thing you should be aware of, it is about 4:30 in the morning. I've been up since 3 a.m. These trucks have been clinking and clanging and banging and running their engines since early in the morning. Like I said, it woke me up at 3:30. You should be aware of that if you are going to check into this hotel.
It is early morning. I'm going to be heading down to breakfast in just a minute. I'm fighting a terrible cold, so forgive me. But I do want to talk a little bit about the dinner and breakfast. It is simply a kind of a makeshift dining room set up in the lobby. I showed you pictures of that. All I had, well, I did have several meals. I had the Cobb salad. That was fine. How can you mess up the salad? I had, they had a chicken and shrimp, or not, I'm sorry, shrimp and rice dinner. It was all right. Breakfast, I think breakfast is, it's comparable in my mind to the free breakfast you get at places like Hampton Inn. They will make you a pancake or make you an omelet, scrambled eggs, something along those lines. I think it's $12. You can exchange your points. Instead of getting points, if you're an honors member, you can get the free breakfast. Half the time I find my points don't show up anyway, but well, half, that might be an exaggeration, but sometimes if you're not really careful, you make those deals, no, I want the points, and you never see the points. Or when you check in, you can prepay for your breakfast at $7, which is what I did. So it ends up being $9 or $10 by the time you leave a few dollars tip. I don't know. I guess, you know, if you talk about a $10 breakfast and the convenience of not having to stop somewhere or go somewhere else, perhaps you might want to do it, but look into it. One place to avoid, Chess and Checkers is a restaurant right across the parking lot. In my travels, it's one of the worst restaurants I've eaten at, just terrible. I got what they called a filet mignon. It was awful. It was about a ½ inch thick. It was eating a piece of shoe leather. The ambiance was terrible. It was $44 by the time I got my bill. I had fried pickles, the meal, and a drink, $44. So it's not cheap. You're going to pay $24 for a filet mignon. I know you can say $24 isn't bad for a filet mignon, but it wasn't, you know, in a nice steakhouse. It was in a pub, and it was terrible. You'd do better off buying a, you know, going to an Outback or something like that. So I'd warn you about staying away from that. There's also a Red Robin in the parking lot. You might try that. So there is your food update around and in this hotel. And once again, this is the Hilton Garden Inn. It's in Allentown, but I believe it's called the Allentown-Bethlehem Airport Hilton Garden Inn.